Army, supported by U.S. air cover, fighting against ISIL, and fighting along with the Iraqi army is the Kurds, and also Shia militants funded by Iran. It is quite an unusual alliance fighting against ISIL. And they're all fighting them for different reasons. It's not because this isn't World War II and we're all fighting against the great evil. This is,
don't forget Syria fighting against ISIL.
In Syria, right, and there's multiple factions there. So the Kurds are fighting against ISIL because they want regional dominance. The Shia militants funded by Iran are fighting against ISIL because they also want regional dominance. The Iraqis are fighting against ISIL because they want to have their country back. So so we've seen ISIL and who opposes them and who supports them is quite interesting. In Syria, you have the Syria government fighting against ISIL, and we don't support the Syrian government, by the way. Our policy is that we would like to see a political solution to having Bashar Assad, the dictator of Syria, removed. He is in alliance with the Iranians and the Russians, and they are fighting against ISIL. So we're basically fighting both of them there, hoping that in some way we can defeat ISIL, see the regime fall, and some pro-democracy group would come in. I mean, that's quite a fantastic idea. So it is quite, as I said.
And how does that play into the agreement that's proposed?
And so Ellis, I've asked all along the way, has Russia and Iran tried to leverage, what's going on with, especially Russia? I was mostly concerned about Russia. Have they tried to leverage what's going on in Syria and with ISIL against this agreement? Meaning, have they tried to get us to look the other way?
The answer to that is, does Putin play chess?
Yes. And so I've been told that it's been compartmentalized. That Russia, for their own reasons, does not want to see, radical, terrorism, Islamic terrorism militant Islam come to their country. So they have a great interest in, being a part of this deal. They don't want to see a nuclear Iran. Your other point was about whether these countries are going to race to the bomb, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, other countries. Actually, with Iran so close to having a nuclear weapon right now, they haven't raced to the bomb, and they could have. This agreement takes Iran farther away with more inspections and more eyes and ears than where we are right now. And where we are right now, Saudi Arabia and Egypt, they're not racing toward the bomb. And that was also another question. I want to get more questions.